Baby, when people be like, girl, how you get food stamps? I wish I get food stamps. You better start lying. That lady called me and said, ma'am, I said, yes, ma'am. She gonna say, what's your address? I said, ma'am, I don't have no address. I've been homeless for 3, 4, or 5 months. I have nothing. My family won't let me stay with them, ma'am. I'm starving. While I'm kicked back in a 3-bedroom and everything, living lovely. Then she gonna say, ma'am, what's your job title? I say, ma'am, they won't hire me anywhere. I don't have no job. I've been putting application after application. It's just like nothing work. Yeah, that lady was on the phone. She said, ma'am, I'm so sorry for all of this that you're going through. She said, we just shipped your card out. You should have about $1,000 on your card from last month and this month, and your balance and your payment every month is gonna be $300. I was like, thank you so much, ma'am. Like, you just don't understand how hungry I've been. Let me tell y'all something. This was wrong with y'all. I know y'all mama ain't tell y'all. You don't gotta tell everybody the motherfucking truth.
This is one of the reasons why Trump is cracking down on social services, because there's so much rampant fraud. And now that we have social media, people are willing to tell on themselves, which the fraud is rampant regardless of whether people tell on themselves. But I think that it make it easier for people to find you. I think that we should have our social services and the people actually go through to figure out whether or not people are telling on themselves on social media. Similarly to how I would do it if I was hiring somebody, or how I hire people, I would always go and find a social media to see what they were really about, so you can understand what's really happening and what's on their mind. But I don't even know if men can get away with this. Could men get away with this? Can they lie like that? This is another reason why I don't believe all women by default. They keep trying to sell us on this narrative that we just need to believe people because they them. But people lie. People lie. And this is so bad because this is everybody's money. This is your money. This is my money. This is taxpayers' money. I also heard that this woman went down, or not even went down, that she owes over $35,000 after this video, which I'll deep dive into that in a minute. But just the whole idea that people can use people or take advantage of other people and taxpayers and not go out and really just fend for themselves or take care of their own business or be on top of things. I think that it's disrespectful, and it also takes away from the people that actually need it, because everybody is going to be scrutinized. You can't just have an honor system anymore. You can't just assume that people just need it. You got to go through the vetting process, and this is one of the reasons why you got to jump through hoops. I also seen videos of people getting mad that they have to jump through hoops in order to meet certain criteria and expectations, not just from social services, but also like homes and all of that stuff. Uh, in certain cities, they have a land bank where they allow for you to be able to purchase homes for basically next to nothing, with the agreement that you're going to live in it, that you're going to fix it up, that you're going to you know what I'm saying, meet certain expectations for a period of time. And there's so many people that's finessing, and then they'll come on here and make a video and say, man, I don't understand why it's so hard. Why are they doing this? Why are they making me jump through these hoops? Because people, it's a reason why these rules exist. Because people before you took advantage of the system, they finessed, they might have even came up as a result of it, or they made whatever it was that was meant for good to be worse. People should not be on social services for the rest of their lives. People should not be on social services for the rest of their lives. I just don't even understand how you can give people food stamps or you can give people these cards without vetting them more effectively. Everybody should have to qualify, and you should only get it for a certain amount of time. You don't even get unemployment for as long as you can get housing and food stamps. And we pay into unemployment, which I believe that it should be unemployment insurance. It's basically a it's a safety net. It's not something that's supposed to sustain you. It's something that's supposed to help you bridge the gap into your next venture, so that you're not just completely assed out and out of luck as a result of it. But like I said, I heard that this woman, she came online, still telling her business, saying that she lied to the food stamp people, and now she over $35,000. Check it out.
So y'all remember that time that I got on TikTok telling y'all about the food stamps? Do y'all remember that time I got on here and told y'all about the food stamps? Why the fuck did they turn my food stamps off? And I gotta pay back
Why does she curse so much?
$35,000. They turned my food stamp off and I gotta pay back $35,000. Now I'm fucking aggravated because how y'all didn't know I was playing on here? Y'all just running with shit. But them motherfuckers really turned my goddamn food stamps off and I have to pay them back $35,000. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna get $35,000 from, but I have to pay them back. So y'all, watch what y'all put on the internet because everything is not for the internet. And I learned that. Now I'm sitting here stuck, hungry as fuck, no food. And I don't got no fucking $35,000, so I don't know where they think I'm about to get that from.
So that means that she been on food stamps and social services for a long time. That's number one. Number two, now you saying that you playing. Now you want to act like, oh, you know what? I was just messing around. I really did need the food stamps. I wasn't living in a bedroom crib. I think that it's good. They need to start holding these people accountable and making sure that they're not finessing the system. I'm 100% for it. I'm all for holding people accountable and preventing people from taking advantage of the system again, because this just throws us further in debt and it destroys the fabric of America. There's people that feel like they can come over here and that they get a sense of entitlement because this is not new. This is not something that's hidden. There's a lot of people that's doing this. There's a lot of people that's taking advantage of it. She's just the one that was dumb enough to say it out loud. You see what I'm saying? She was the one that was dumb enough to finesse herself out of her position, which, again, I'm thankful for. I believe in self-snitching. I believe in people telling on themselves, and then it gives the government more ammunition to be able to find them. The government should have an internet task force that when they get tips that they can go over to people's social media and see if they self-snitched and then go from there. I disagree with her. She said everything ain't for the internet. Everything is for the internet. Keep talking. I'm very thankful. The internet has taught us how to find and what is the finesses that's really going on. I remember when people was doing like the chase, it was like a chase glitch. Y'all remember the chase glitch where people was basically like acting like they were depositing money through a check because you could basically like, it was kind of based off of the honor system, and then they fucked that up, and now you can't do that at all, and people now have to go back to the traditional ways. Rules were made for people that break them. Rules were made for people that take advantage of the system. Rules were made for people that are finessing. And I'm very, very thankful that these people are getting caught. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.